Get ready for action, because the New York Knicks absolutely dismantled the Philadelphia 76ers in Game 4, sweeping the series with a massive 144-114 demolition, featuring 25 three-pointers and a massive lead. We break down exactly what this dominant performance means for the Knicks standing in the Eastern Conference Finals, and why this team is suddenly looking incredibly dangerous.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
But the story doesn't stop there. We dive deep into how Miles "Deuce" McBride became the unexpected X-factor, stepping up to score 25 points and hit 7 of 9 three-pointers when OG Anunoby was sidelined. Discover why McBride's unique skill set is proving to be the perfect answer to any injury concerns, and how this performance reshapes the Knicks' future. Next up, we look at the personal side of this surge. We explore the surprising story behind Miles McBride's golden child tattoo and the sibling rivalry that fueled his confidence on the court. Find out the hidden meaning behind that marking and how that inner drive translates directly into clutch performance against the competition. And finally, we get the crucial update on OG Anunoby's health. We examine the positive reports from sports medicine specialist Dr. Jesse Morse and insiders confirming that Anunoby is expected to be 100% healthy for Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Don't miss a second of the action. Tune in now for the full Eastern Conference Finals coverage as the bracket sets. The New York Knicks delivered a commanding performance against the Philadelphia 76ers on Sunday, sweeping the series with a decisive 144-114 demolition in Philadelphia. The game featured 25 three-pointers and a 44-point lead, with the road crowd visibly supporting the Knicks throughout the night. This victory signals a significant shift in perception regarding New York's standing in the Eastern Conference Finals, moving the focus from whether the team belongs there to how formidable it truly is. Key to the victory was Miles "Deuce" McBride, who proved to be a major offensive catalyst. McBride drained his first 4 three-pointers in the opening period, scored 20 points in the first half, 14 more than his career playoff average entering the series, and finished the night with 25 points on 7 made threes. This performance was crucial, especially with OG Anunoby sidelined by a hamstring strain, as McBride effectively justified his starting role and broke the game open before the 76ers could adjust defensively. Mike Brown's pregame assessment of McBride's ball handling, defense, versatility, and analytic fit alongside Jalen Brunson now appears highly accurate, suggesting McBride could be a genuine weapon in the conference finals. Statistically, the Knicks showcased elite efficiency across the 4 games, outscoring the 76ers 497-408. They won 3 of those 4 contests by double digits, achieving a 19.4-point average margin of victory, the largest through 2 playoff rounds since the league expanded in 1984. The Sixers were limited in their success, winning only 2 statistical categories in Game 4, turnovers and points in the paint. New York dominated the glass, winning 47-30, and generated 20 points in fast break opportunities against the opposition. This sweep suggests that the earlier exit of the Boston Celtics is the correct assessment of the Eastern Conference hierarchy. The 76ers now face an uncomfortable offseason with an aging core and limited assets. For the Knicks, this marks a historic moment. The franchise has not swept a second-round series since 1999. The combination of key players like Josh Hart and Mikal Bridges, coupled with Jalen Brunson carrying the offensive load, demonstrates the depth and engine of the team. The Knicks finished Game 4 at 146.9 points per 100 possessions, demonstrating balanced scoring, with 12 Knicks scoring at least 5 points, and an exceptional 3-point attack, hitting 25 out of 44 attempts from deep, a franchise playoff record. This performance positions the Knicks as a serious contender, suggesting that the division's hierarchy may be different than previously assumed. The primary lingering concern remains OG Anunoby's hamstring, which could impact his two-way presence against elite competition. The New York Knicks have found a compelling solution to the question of how to manage the absence of OG Anunoby in the playoffs. While initial concerns about Anunoby's availability have eased, with reports suggesting he is expected to be ready for Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals, the team has gained crucial insight into its depth during the second round. In Game 4 against the Philadelphia Sixers, the Knicks demonstrated their resilience, defeating the team 144-114 and setting an NBA playoff record by making 25 three-pointers. A key factor in this performance was the emergence of Miles McBride, who stepped into a larger role and proved instrumental in keeping the team's offense flowing. McBride delivered a standout performance in Game 4, scoring 25 points, securing 4 consecutive three-pointers early in the contest, and contributing 4 rebounds. His performance signaled that he is capable of impacting games significantly, a welcome development for the team. Analysts suggest that McBride offers a distinct advantage over simply using a low-usage placeholder. While Anunoby provides elite size, length, and switching ability, McBride brings pressure defense, pace, and strong shot-making. Within Mike Brown's system, this combination allows the Knicks to maintain their spacing while increasing intensity. Experts view McBride not as a replacement, but as a significantly better answer to the challenge. What gives Knicks fans greater hope is that McBride's contribution is not dependent on a single injury. With the playoffs increasing physicality and injury risks looming as the team heads toward the finals, having McBride ready provides a vital safety net. Regarding Anunoby, the latest updates are positive, with expectations set for his health heading into the Eastern Conference Finals, allowing him the necessary time to fully recover while simultaneously emphasizing the need for the depth the team has now successfully demonstrated. Miles McBride's golden child tattoo is fueling sibling rivalry and driving his performance with the New York Knicks. The tattoo, reading Golden Child on his left shin, stems from a long-standing dynamic with his older brother, Trey, a professional basketball player in Australia. While the nickname has been affectionately used by family members, Trey views the permanent marking as a deliberate provocation, calling it a permanent middle finger. Trey recounts how he ironically nicknamed Miles the Golden Child, because Miles was reserved, contrasting with Trey's more mischievous nature. The tattoo was reportedly given by Miles as a psychological statement, an attempt to place himself in an alternate reality where his perspective was uniquely understood, rather than simply being a gesture to annoy his brother. This underlying tension is mirrored on the court. McBride's performance has been marked by a newfound confidence, particularly in his shooting, which has been encouraged by head coach Tom Thibodeau. Following a 30-point performance against the Philadelphia 76ers in the playoffs, McBride demonstrated an ability to consistently elevate his game, evidenced by a 22-game streak of draining 45% of three-pointers on 7.5 attempts per night. McBride attributes this confidence to overcoming feelings of being on the back of the wall, stating he had to fight and trust himself. His ability to stretch the floor and create space for teammates has been highlighted by Knicks head coach Mike Brown, who noted McBride's self-belief raises the team's level. The team's success, marked by 7 consecutive wins, has relied heavily on these performances. When pressed about the tattoo's true motivation, McBride eventually admitted it was partly a response to the family's use of the nickname, acknowledging that, "A lot of other people have called me that, so it worked out." However, Trey maintains that a part of Miles remains, suggesting, "I swear to you, there is a small piece of him that is like, yeah, Trey, take that. I'm the golden child." The story underscores the complex interplay between personal identity, family dynamics, and high-stakes professional performance. The New York Knicks are receiving encouraging news regarding OG Anunoby's injury status as they approach the Eastern Conference Finals. Following a recent setback, reports suggest Anunoby is dealing with only a mild tweak or strain in his right hamstring. This development provides the star player with a crucial one-week break before the conference finals, positioning him for a full recovery. Ian Begley of SNY indicated that Anunoby is a lock to play in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals, regardless of whether his team faces the Detroit Pistons or the Cleveland Cavaliers. Insiders suggest the injury is not severe, emphasizing that Anunoby is considered day-to-day, not sidelined for an extended period. Sports medicine specialist Dr. Jesse Morse added optimism, stating there is a good chance Anunoby could safely return in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals, which is scheduled to begin a week from the report. Anunoby had averaged 21.4 points, 7.5 rebounds, 1.9 steals, and 1.1 blocks before sustaining the hamstring issue last Wednesday. Meanwhile, the Knicks are entering the postseason as strong favorites. Under Mike Brown, the team is playing arguably the best basketball in the playoffs, securing their 7th consecutive win with a decisive 144-114 victory in Game 4. This dominant run has established the Knicks as overwhelming favorites to reach the NBA Finals, with the team 4 wins away from ending a 26-year finals drought.